Hi everyone, it's Alisa Tilsner and I am a demonstrator in Australia. Today we are going to have a look at the paper pumpkin kit, which is available to us while stocks last. Now I've already opened mine, so it's not going to appear as pretty as when you are unpacking your own kit, because you get to experience the opening of the tissue paper and checking it all out, and I've already done that. So my box is a complete mess when we open it, but let's have a look anyway, and then I'll show you a couple of alternative cards that I have made. So here we go. We first get our paper, a couple of paper instructions. So this one, because we've got stickers in English, French and German in case you have family or friends that you want to post to overseas, you can actually use one of the words in their language. So that will give you an idea of what the words translate to. Next, we've got our instructions. So we will be making, well, you can make 4 cards to 8 cards, 4 of each design. Got it. Okay, and then a quick instructions. It is more of a visual thing to go through. So if you do need written instructions, there isn't detailed instructions, but there are visual ones. And then there is a couple of, there's a little few tips and hints with them. And then there's a couple of extra little samples that they give you as well. Okay, let's open our box. Now, the first thing that you get is a Just Jade, I might do this standing up actually, because then I can see better. Just Jade Stampin' Spot. So this is just a little 1-inch ink pad. So add that to your collection if you don't have it. Next we have some super fine, it's almost like embroidery cotton, cherry cobbler twine, which is really lovely as well, and there's ample of that. And you don't even need to have a ruler when you make these, because on your instructions there's actually a little ruler down the bottom. So all you really need to have is some stamping blocks and a pair of scissors. Okay, next we've got some little Stampin' dots, so you don't even need adhesive because everything is glued down with these little Stampin' dots, and they're self-back, so you'd like take the top off, take the thing off and then stick it down, and then you take the top off and that becomes the double-sided sticky. And of course a packet of dimensionals. Now the stamp set in this is lovely. Let me just get a piece of white behind there. So we've got the wreath that continues on, the flower that continues on, a little thing of berries, and then all these gorgeous sentiments. So wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with fun and laughter, Merry Christmas, joy, sending, so you can have sending joy to you and yours, to the world, so you can make your own little sentiments and phrases as well, so that's really nice. And of course you can continue to make more cards when you've completed all of, used up all your supplies. So we have a couple of layering pieces. So this is like an embossed, we've got 2 sizes, so it's like a jumper stitching that you can see on that. Hopefully you can see. So we've got 2 sizes, one's a square, one's a rectangle. You get a sheet of banners, so one's a little rectangle which will suit all of these little smaller sentiments quite nicely. And then of course you get the bigger ones down the bottom, which will fit your Merry Christmas, your joy. You can stamp these down the bottom and put other stuff over the top. So you get a sheet of them, and then you get a couple of sheets of, you'll get 4 sheets of these. So you get the 2 flowers and the wreath, and the wreath is the one that you will over stamp with your Just Jade onto that as well to give you more looks. So I've already used one sheet of them. Was it 1 sheet or 2? So you get 5 of them, sorry. You get 5 sheets of them. I've used up 2 already. And of course our envelopes. And they are lined envelopes, so that is really nice. And these say all the words that you will see shortly. So they are really pretty. Oh, yeah, pretty for envelopes. Okay, so then we get a lot of gold foil. So we've got a couple of banners, and you get 2 sheets of these. So you get your banners, and then you get your words. So you've got peace, where's the other one? Joy and love. So you don't have to actually have it for Christmas. You can use the love on anything that you wanted to. And then, of course, we've got the other languages as well. And then we have the card bases. Oops, that's another envelope. Card bases. So we've got, you'll have 8 of these. And the orientation of the little gold foil dots go in different directions as well, just for something a little bit different. So that is all your contents of your kit, which is quite a bit. Let me just pack all this up and away, and I will show you. First, I'll show you the 2 cards that you will create. Sometimes it's nicer to see them. I know it's not in person, but it's close. So when you're looking at a photograph, it doesn't always do them justice. So the first 2 cards that you make are these ones. So this is the first one. Now in the pictures, they've tucked the flowers in, and you can't really see them, but I think the flowers are gorgeous. So mine sort of come over the edge a little bit, but I'm sure that they'll still go in their envelopes fine. And a little bit of the twine around the back. I just sort of made a bit of a mess with mine. They were a lot neater and made circles. I just sort of let mine go messy. A little bit of the gold foil at the back. So easy enough to layer everything up. And it's all got dimensionals all through it. So that one was really pretty, but I wanted to see a little bit more of my flowers because they're just, you don't want to cover them up. And this is the second one that comes in the kit as well. So overstamp your wreath, stamp your sentiment here, and then tie your bit of ribbon around it, your twine, and stick on one of those gold foils. Now I came up with 2 extra cards really, really quickly. This didn't take me long at all. And I've just added a few extra little supplies to my cards. So this one is actually one that is on the instruction flyer that comes with your kit, but I've added a little bit extra to it as well. So I have used an extra one of these little gold banners, overstamped my wreath, and I don't know whether you can see that clearly, but I've taken a piece of cherry cobbler, which is 13 centimeters, and I actually just grabbed, I get a lot of this sized, it's almost 4 centimeters, it's like 3.7 centimeters or something. I get a lot of scraps of them left over because of the card size that I use, but often it's nice just for a layering piece, and it's usually just the right size. So I've used a piece of that, and I have stamped the flower and the little berries, and I've just pulled in the cherry cobbler ink to finish that one off. So I like that one. And then the last one I did, I sort of hair attached to it, overhanged it a little bit, but again, I'm sure that I will figure that out. I'd perhaps move it down a little bit next time I make it. But for this one, the matching color in the leaves here is the soft seafoam. So I just pulled a piece of soft seafoam cardstock out of my drawer and stamped the sentiment with Just Jade, and then just cut a little piece of the twine, tied it into a bow, and stuck it with one of those dots onto my card, and then the rest is mounted up as well. So there, they are very quick. Like making these 4 didn't take very long at all. I think I will probably recreate these 4 again. And that'll be another 8 Christmas cards I've got. And then I'm going to have to start playing with that stamp set and see what else I can come up with, because the flower stamp set I think is going to be really pretty to colour in as well. So I'm going to have a play with that. But I hope that gives you a couple of extra little ideas on how you can add a few pieces of cardstock, just scraps that are lying around. And also, or if you're quite happy with these ones, they are awesome on their own as well. So, but you can diversify a little bit. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.